Hello, welcome to Two Jews Making Food, aka TJMF. I am Amy.
And I'm Rebecca, and today we are celebrating
Purim!
Yes, let's get ready to party. This is
Jewish
the
Carnival.
Carnival, and we have our sparkly shirts on today.
Yeah, we both have sparkly shirts, which I never wear mine. Do you wear yours?
No, it's literally for this occasion.
I was forced to get this for a non-Jewish holiday called Christmas when my niece asked us to all wear red. And I was like, oh, dang it.
But you did it up.
I did it up. So you know what? Now we can wear it for Purim too because it's
Now it's
festive.
Purim shirts.
It's festive.
And we have a special guest today.
First time ever, we have a guest.
We have a special guest who is my mother. Janet Bartlett, otherwise known as Bubby.
There she is.
is joining us today to make Hamantaschen.
And she is the queen.
You are the
Keeping
queen.
an eye on things.
Yes, so making sure we get the story right.
Don't be too strict on us though, because we like to keep it loose and crazy.
Yeah, we will.
And we like to get the information mostly right.
Mostly right. We also have some advisors in the audience who know more about things than us
to keep us on point.
We now need advisors because our Jewish history is poor.
Shaky at best.
We're learning as we go too.
But while I do while I kind of roll out some dough, we're going to talk a little bit about Purim. So
now we
take it away, Rebecca.
We looked up Purim this morning to make sure that we were getting the holiday right.
To be fair, we do know about Purim.
Yes, but there's a lot of details. I find that there's a lot of details in the Jewish stories, which keeping the people straight and all the little details which are important.
First, we should probably mention why we're wearing crowns, even though it might be obvious that we're obviously
Well,
princesses.
for Purim, part of the fun and the joy of Purim is the costumes. You get to dress up, and many people dress up as the characters from the story.
Yes.
And many of the people in the story were queens.
Yes, there were two queens.
Hence the crowns.
One dies early, so nobody ever wanted
Vashti,
Vashti dies early. She was the queen.
Yes. And then Esther.
And then Esther,
who is she's the heroine of Purim. She saves the Jews.
She saves the Jews.
Which is who we are today.
Every story is all about somebody wanting to kill the Jews, somebody saving the Jews.
Some Jew outsmarting them, which is, how you do. And then the person that we are outsmarting, though, is Haman. Boo! Boo!
Haman's a bad dude.
Yes, he was looking to kill off all the Jews.
Yeah, he worked for the king, and the king really trusted him. Ahasuerus was the king, right? And he really trusted him, and he was like, "Yeah, do whatever you want, Haman. Kill the Jews." And so,
what the king didn't know is that his wife, Esther,
his new wife,
Esther, right? Vashti died, and then
he killed his first wife because she said no to parading around naked in front of his friends.
As you
do. Respect strong woman.
This is a woman's holiday.
And then, it's a woman's holiday. So most of the kids, I think, always wanted to be Esther because Esther doesn't die at the beginning of the story.
She does not die at the beginning.
So we're both Esther, I guess.
And she's the one that saves the Jews. She convinces her husband not to kill them, not to listen to Haman.
Boo!
Boo! And then part of the fun of the holiday is whenever you say the word Haman, you blow the
You actually do this thing called a grogger. You go like this, but I couldn't find any. So these festive horns aren't really very good for booing Haman. Boo!
Oh my.
You do say you boo or you shake your grogger anytime the H word is mentioned.
Yes. So in celebrating this holiday, we are making Hamantaschen, two different kinds. Amy is making a sweet.
Hamantaschen is Haman boo. Taschen, which is like what? Advisor's cookie? Is a Taschen a cookie?
Is Taschen a cookie? Nobody knows.
Whatever. Fine.
Our advisors don't know.
Let's say Taschen. I feel like the word Taschen is food related. So
sure.
So Hamantaschen are triangular shaped cookies because, there are two things. What was the one thing about Haman?
It was Haman's favorite.
Boo.
Yeah, right. It was Haman's favorite hat.
Yeah, which was triangular.
Yes.
So hold on. In Yiddish,
ears.
In Hebrew it's ears, but in Yiddish it's hat. I think is what we came to find.
Haman is ears in Yiddish, advisors? I mean in Hebrew? Okay, our advisors speak Hebrew, so that's very helpful.
It's very helpful.
We're so fancy now we have advisors. So yes, ears. So maybe his ears were triangular, but his hat was triangular. So you wear these cookies.
So you make these cookies. You wear the cookies. You make the cookies, and they're supposed to represent the hat that when you eat it, you're basically destroying his memory and his plan of wanting to kill the Jews. So it's a celebration of Jews not dying.
Not dying, as always.
As always, it's a celebration.
So there's a funny thing I wanted to mention. Should we look up here? So for Purim, you're supposed to drink so much that you can't tell the difference between Haman, boo, and Mordecai, the good guy.
Yay.
Mordecai is an advisor to the king, and he's also Jewish. And
I think he was the
and
uncle
Esther end up saving the
of
Jews
Esther.
by Esther coming forward and saying, hey, king, I'm Jewish. Don't kill my people.
And he said, okay.
He doesn't. Then they're like, instead, kill Haman, boo, because he sucks. But I found this interesting thing where
That's Purim in a nutshell. All right.
there is a word in Hebrew, you guys would know this, advisors, levusamai?
That's not any Hebrew they've ever heard of.
Levasamai. Anyway, it means get mellow.
Oh, shoot.
So maybe maybe my notes are wrong, but we're going to look it up later. No, Haman's purse.
Oh, it's a purse. So it's either a hat, a purse, or an ear. There's like several things that.
But listen, growing up, did they not say hat?
Yeah, and you put it on your head to
Yeah.
wear as a hat.
So, listen, we were misled as
hat,
children.
Anyway, Amy, what are you making?
So I've already, because we have so little time, I've already made my dough, and I'll just tell you at some point how you make your dough. But you just make this dough, which I will tell you, and you roll it out and you cut it into circles. And then you put different types of fruits in them. They're traditionally the apricot jam, raspberry,
Fig, right?
Fig, or prune. Some people want the prune.
It was prune.
Poppy seed. But today I'm going a little bit rogue, and I made my own lemon curd. So today we're doing lemon curd Hamantaschen, but I'm also doing blackberry Hamantaschen because I think that goes well with lemon curd. I might even throw a little bit of the lemon, or maybe do some. I would do lemon zest, but I don't have my zester. So I'm making. I did lemon curd, and I'm doing blackberry jam, and I'm putting those inside my Hamantaschen, and I will then show you how you fold them to make a triangle.
Yes,
and then we throw them in the oven because I have some ready to go, so that these will be done by the end of the show.
Hopefully.
Depending
on if we could get ourselves to stop talking and start cooking.
Right, but Rebecca's making savory.
Yes, savory Hamantaschen. Now the difference between my dough and Amy's dough is that my dough actually has whole wheat flour in it, so it's
Mine
about
does
a
not.
cup and a half of all-purpose flour, and it's half a cup of whole wheat flour. It actually gives it such a nice taste. It makes it almost like a nutty quality. It makes it like nice and light, but it's
nutty.
It gives it some heft. Like the whole wheat makes it a little bit more dense and not quite so light.
I can see that.
Yeah, no, it's
by
delicious
looking
when
at
you
it.
bite in. And the buttery is kind of light and poppy, and then the whole wheat is really, it's yum. So what I'm doing here, and this is a little trick that I do because I'm a little A-type personality when I go to bake things in the oven. I like things to be about the same size. So I take these two little straws. They're like.
I was wondering what these were.
You were wondering what they were. So these are just plastic straws. You can use, not like soft plastic straws, but you could use bamboo straws or whatever. And I tape them down with painter's tape. And then I take my rolling pin. Now these straws are about 1/8 of an inch. So when you roll everything out, you put the roller and you roll over it. Everything is nice and even. You don't have wavy dough. So this way, everything cooks really evenly in the oven. And voila.
Yeah, that's just way more than I would bother doing.
I didn't say you had to do it. I said I was doing it because I wanted mine to come out even.
But I did use a little cookie cutter.
Yeah, well, I'm stealing your cookie.
So I've just folded one, as you can see here. It's now in a triangle. Trying to see. Did you guys get a little zoom in on that? Or not? Anyway, it's in a triangle. But I'm going to fold it kind of like this. So I want you guys to see this. Zoom in if you can, please. You just take this, because we don't have our overhead today, because when we have a guest, we can't do our overhead, but that's okay. You just take this and you kind of fold, pinch in the top, pinch in the sides, and it becomes a triangle. And that is it. That's how you make Hamantaschen. And Rebecca's going to do the same with her her savory Hamantaschen.
So now
She's
what's
also
in the
going to
savory
fold them the same
Hamantaschen
way.
is I had a really hard time. It's I get nervous. Labneh is it's almost like a Greek yogurt cheese is the best way I could describe it. I could not find it in the grocery store myself, so I made my own at home. And I just took Greek yogurt, in a cheesecloth.
So fancy.
I'm so fancy. And I added about a teaspoon of salt to it. I left it overnight to strain out the rest of the whey, so it collects at the bottom.
No way.
No way. Yes way. Now we are
Such a dork.
Wayne and Garth on
Way.
public access
Yeah,
television.
we've said that we're the Wayne's World of public access of cooking shows. We're the Wayne's World of cooking shows.
There you go. And is that? Okay. Anyway, now we're just old. So I made that, and you leave it overnight, and it's it comes out like Greek yogurt cheese. That's the best way to describe it. And you
sounds
mix it
amazing.
in. It's so good. You mix it in with feta cheese and a bunch of like fresh, what I have in mine, and you can put in whatever herbs and things you like, but I have some arugula, which is nice. It's a little bit peppery. I have chives. I have mint. And I have a little bit of tarragon. I really, really encourage people to use tarragon. It tastes so good. And it's an unusual taste that really pops, especially against the pastry that it's put in there on. And it's like a really unusual taste that you're kind of surprised by. I was anyway.
Your dough is so much thicker than mine. Like, mine is really thin. I've made my triangles, and now I'm just going to do a little egg wash around the edges of the cookies.
Okay.
And then they're going to go in an oven at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. I got to check at 10 minutes because last time I overcooked them. So I'm just going to make sure I know. I'm not perfect.
All right, so I put in mine about a little less than like a tablespoon worth of the cheese mixture, feta cheese.
And I'm using a Silpat because it works so nicely instead of...
Yeah, I have a seal pat too. That way the dough doesn't burn.
Yeah. Got one, great. You don't get one.
So Amy, when are you going to make our cocktail?
I'm going to throw these in the oven. I know, because we have to start getting drunk.
That's the whole
Them's the
point.
rules.
They basically made this holiday just for that. Okay, so now when I fold mine, I fold over.
Oh.
Like when I fold it, I push them together, but sometimes mine were opening in the oven, which is annoying, even with the egg wash. So I take the tip of it, and I kind of mush it back together. And then I take this part. When you mush it together, the seam, I want to make sure that the seam is closed. So I just push them all the way
Put my timer on
over.
for 10 minutes.
Do it. And then it comes out like that. And I also like to push the middle towards, because otherwise it'll start to kind of flail open a little bit. So I push it so it's nice. And you can see the pretty inside.
It looks really good.
Can't
I'm
wait.
excited.
So now, Amy, what are we making today in terms of drinks?
So we mentioned that there is a character named Mordecai,
The uncle.
the uncle of Esther, who helped save the day and save the Jews. So we're making a Mordecai ball.
Yes.
I can't remember what the actual name of this drink was, but anyway, it's a Mordecai ball. And let me get to my ingredients because I can't remember what's in it. All right, so there is aged rum, bourbon or scotch, ginger syrup, a little bit of lemon juice, and a little bit of soda. So because we've got our special guest, I'm making more than usual. So I'm going to triple it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, girl.
Here we go.
I'm tripling it.
We're not going to be able to
That's why I
tell.
brought my larger shaker today. All right, so it says...
Can't tell the difference between good and evil here.
Oh, what?
We won't be able to tell the difference between good and evil.
I already forgot. Huh? All right, so 1 ounce, if you're doing one serving, it's 1 ounce of aged rum, but we're doing 3. So I've got my rum straight from Puerto Rico.
You're doing high math over there.
I've got, look at this fancy cap you got on this thing. Oh. Then 3 ounces, because again, 3 servings of, what is this, bourbon, right? Mm-hmm. Bourbon. There's a chance I won't like this drink.
That's a
I don't
lot
like
of
bourbon.
liquor.
What's that?
That's a lot of liquor.
No, well, this is 3 servings, Janet.
Well, and it's a holiday of drinking and excess.
Yes.
That's right.
You're supposed to overdo.
Then ½ ounce of lemon juice for 1 serving, so obviously it would be a jigger and a half of lemon juice,
at your
freshly
math skills.
squeezed.
Did you find Meyer lemons, Amy?
Well, I didn't need Meyer lemons for this. I needed Meyer lemons for another cocktail I made recently, and I couldn't find them because it's really not the season. But then I found them, so today we're using Meyer lemons, even though I don't need to. And then I've got this ginger syrup that I made, which is just a lot of ginger, sugar, and water that you boil until it becomes a syrup. And you strain out all the ginger. And that is a ½ an ounce of ginger syrup, so I'm going to do
1.5.
2.
Yes.
I'm just going to do 3 of these because apparently I've already been drinking. That's embarrassing. Math's not my strong suit. All right, so, yes, rum, bourbon, lemon juice, ginger. Shake it up.
Go, 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 go. And do you have ice for your cup?
I do have ice for my cups.
Can I put it in?
Yes, please. So you shake up your drink.
I'm just using my hands.
It's okay, you're clean.
I think we might need some more ice.
I'm gonna move my oily cup out of the way. Almost time for drinking.
I'm gonna get more ice. Go
Okay.
ahead. Excuse me, Jason.
I didn't really make enough to fill a highball, or a Mordechai ball, but we're gonna top it off with some soda, so it's fine.
Here we go.
Thanks.
Let's do it.
Janet's getting a
That,
smaller
believe
cup.
me, is plenty.
I know I'm not big on the drinking.
This is my mom's first Purim.
What? Oops. And then you top it off with a little bit of sody.
Oh, I like that
I don't
bottle.
know how
That's fun.
much, but just gonna, whoopsie, play it by ear. All right. And then you throw in an expressed lemon peel. Express yourself.
Hey, hey.
Which means you just kind of like, advisors, you just kind of squeeze it, right, and release the oils. Giving you an extra one.
Squeeze it, yes. I was given the thumbs up. That's
right.
correct. All right. Whoa.
Here, Janet.
Thank
Took
you.
her crown off.
It was falling off.
Okay. All right, so cheers.
Cheers. L'chaim.
Cheers.
I am
Cheers.
happy Purim.
And
we're
welcome
gonna
to the
start
two
forgetting-
Jews.
We're going to start forgetting the difference, forgetting Haman, boo, versus
Boo.
Mordecai now.
Yay.
Ooh,
That is delicious.
good.
Oh, that's yum.
we'll make some for the advisors later.
I'm surprised you like that.
I don't mind it. It's very good.
Well, there you go. That's a selling point.
It is.
If Amy is willing to drink this, it must be tasty.
I'll drink rum, and I'll drink vodka. I would normally not choose bourbon, or you could use any whiskey really, Scotch, which I can't even stomach the smell of it. So
So that's not going in your cup.
but this is fine. It's smooth. There's not a ton. It's really good. What do you think, Janet? You're not
It
a
is.
big drinker,
It is
right?
delicious. I am not a big drinker.
really
It's
good.
delicious. Yeah.
Checking.
Mordechai ball. So I'm not even going to go over my recipe or my ingredients because it will be on the LTV website when the episode airs.
Yes.
And you can just find the recipe there. So are you done?
I mean, yeah, I find these to be tremendously simple. It's literally I used like a KitchenAid, a food processor.
Oh, okay.
And the only trick to the dough was number one, you don't want to over mix it. You don't want to break the butter down in it too much. You want to make sure it almost looks like sand. What are you doing?
I forgot to give Jason a taste.
Oh, does he want to?
He always does. Sorry, Jason.
Do you want me
He
to
liked
pour
it, he
some in
liked
it?
it.
Oh, okay. So it almost looks like sand, like rough sand in your hand, and then you add ice water to mine, and it combines, and it's like the most forgiving dough. It's so lovely. Like when you roll it out, it doesn't really stick. It's
I like that you
super
can see
soft.
that it's kind of weedy looking. I'm
Yes.
excited to eat yours.
And it has a really nice texture. And what I love about the mix is that it's so green.
It's
And
very
like
nice.
when you take them out of the oven, it kind of screams that spring is coming.
I hope so. I hope it is. I really do. Hey, guess what?
What?
It's time for the Yiddish lesson of the day.
Yes.
So let's.
It's your dad. Today is
it's
your
my
dad.
Parents.
Oh, it's your parents?
Yes, and me, I think.
Oh, shoot.
Because I think I did this when I was in LA. So let's take it to Southern California.
Let's take it.
For the Yiddish lesson of the day. Hello. Welcome to Southern California. Say hi, Sadie. So I'm still here with my parents. My mom's over there. It's her big birthday tomorrow. I won't say the number, but happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you.
So, Dad,
Yes.
what is today's Yiddish lesson? Sadie wants to know because she's been learning.
Well, she is one.
She is, yes.
Yeah, the word is Ganef.
Ganef.
Ganef, spelled G-O-N-I-F or G-O-N-E-F or G-O-N-O-V. And it means a thief
A thief
or a crook
or a crook.
or a very clever person or a shady, tricky character who will be wise not to trust.
Shady.
Okay, that's a Ganef. So, oftentimes, especially with kids, back in my memory, a kid that was a sneaky kid or was always swiping things off the table before it was dinner time, particularly in my grandparents' house, my grandmother would chase after that kid and smack him on the butt and call him a little Ganef.
You little Ganef.
Okay, so it's a good word.
Well, Well, it's especially good today because today's episode is celebrating Purim. Woo! And one of the big things in Purim is the very, very naughty Haman, who I would definitely say is a ganef.
Oh, he was a ganef.
He was
in spades.
You know, he was a big time ganef.
Yeah.
So this is an appropriate Yiddish word for Purim. Yeah, ganef.
Yeah, ganef.
It's a good one.
Yes,
All right, what do you think, Sadie? Do you like that word? She's not a ganef. She's not a ganef. She's the best baby in the world. All right, Sadie, say goodbye. It's time to go back to the studio. All right. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed our Yiddish lessons in person.
Okay, happy Purim.
Happy Purim.
Everybody.
Happy Purim, Sadie.
Beware of ganefs.
Beware of ganefs.
You what?
He said beware of ganefs.
Beware of ganefs.
Ganefs are shady characters in Yiddish.
Well, I think.
And is that right? And this is the thing.
He's like, I speak Hebrew.
Our advisors don't speak Yiddish, so they're just gonna have to take our word for it.
So now you know the other word that I realized. It's part of American. What was it? The Megillah.
Yes.
It's a whole Megillah that actually comes
whole
from
Megillah.
this holiday,
Yes.
which is the Megillah is the story in
Is
Esther.
what they read from.
Right. It's the story of Esther, I believe, is
Yes.
what it is, and it's.
Sure.
But then the term used here is an American term, but it's influenced by
Right.
the
whole Megillah.
Hebrew, the whole Megillah. So that's where that comes from. I had no
Which
idea.
means the whole story.
Well, it's like a big mess of a story, like a lot of details, a lot of a whole to-do.
Correct. The whole to-do.
The whole to-do.
Yeah, that's it. There's a lot of expressions that are derived from Scotland, like a
Really?
botched job I learned was about a bridge that made by a guy named Botch, and the bridge collapsed, and so that's where botched job came from. But hey, I don't think it's quite ready yet. Can you take a look?
Yes, I will take a look.
I think it needs a couple more minutes.
I'm actually going to turn them around is what I'm going to do.
Thanks, girl.
I got you.
But yeah, so the whole Megillah is from Purim. I'm making another cocktail for our advisors because I feel they earned it.
Okay.
And we have so much time. It's so rare. Janet, how you doing over there?
Very good.
How's your cocktail?
It is delicious.
I'm so glad.
Loving the
I'm
ice.
so glad you like it.
Okay. Yes,
What else can we say about Purim?
Well, I want to know what's in the dough. What makes your dough different than my dough? Because it's
My dough, I'll tell you.
sweet.
My
keep eating it.
dough has 4 eggs. Actually, 3 eggs. One's for egg wash. 1 cup of sugar. 3/4 cup vegetable oil. 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Maybe that's it.
It's
Half
very
a cup
sweet.
of orange juice.
Oh,
5.5 cups of all-purpose flour.
people are
And
like
a
you're eating
tablespoon
raw
of
dough.
baking powder.
Baking
That's
powder.
what's in mine.
So now, Hamantaschen used to be made with yeast.
Not mine.
It was a yeast bread, except with the invention of what did you say? Baking powder.
Baking powder.
Baking powder to help it to rise. They got rid of the yeast bread and made it into more of like a sweet, non-yeast bread because it could rise with the baking powder.
All right.
Now you know the things you know.
The things you know.
Things
The
you
things. Is that what it is? Hey, yours is done, isn't it? You just want.
Yeah, you want me to
take
bring
it
one?
out and plate it, and we'll taste it.
Yes, I do.
Since mine is still baking.
Okay.
I brought my Rat Pack low balls.
Rat Pack low balls.
Yeah, I don't remember where I got them from.
I'm gonna plate these up. Oh my gosh,
I
they
think they're
smell
good for our,
so
our
good.
advisors.
And I think that part of the reason why this is nice is because, like I said, it's pretty bright for
They look so good.
spring. Spring is on the
They
way.
look so good.
I think
Savory
what's
Hamantaschen. Yes, Jan.
I think what's most interesting is how you take a circle and it makes a triangle so easy. Once you make the first pinch,
Yeah.
the rest of it comes
It
together.
always sort of seems like a little bit daunting, like how do you make
Yes.
the triangle? But really, it's just
Yes.
boink.
Let's
And
see
can
how
you
they.
tip it?
No, I don't want them to fall.
Oh, here, let's do this.
Can we tip it? Can we see? Oh, which it's this way. We're learning how to use these cameras. See. Anyway, you can.
Anyway,
I
whatever.
can hold one up.
Yeah. Here, look what I
I'm
brought.
so excited. Here,
I
taste
brought
this.
These adorable little
Napkins.
napkins.
Purim napkins?
One for you.
I already have one. Just I need the napkin part.
Here's the napkin. One for
right.
Janet. Our advisors will get them soon. I've been advisors. I'm already drunk, guys.
Thank you.
All right, so this is a savory Hamantaschen.
Oh, this is the one you made.
Good, right?
So good. I get the tarragon in there.
Isn't it interesting? Like, you're surprised by it. You're like, oh, what is that? That's
I'm
yummy.
surprised by it.
I love it.
Heads up.
Oh,
Oh, he got it.
He caught it.
Here. Yes. Oh, yes. He caught it. Good job, advisor. Enjoy.
I think what comes through the
Are you a
most.
vegan? Oh, geez. Sorry. Just hold on to it. How's it going in there?
I keep checking on them.
I think mint comes through.
The mint does
most.
come through. It's really. Ooh.
Yeah.
They're pretty close.
I would
I may have
say
to pull them out at like literally like the last minute. What do you think, advisor? You like it?
do you want to
What?
do you want to pull them out? I mean, they're starting to get brown. Do you want me to brown them a little longer?
Just a little bit longer, yes.
So now I don't remember ever dressing up. Did you ever dress up for
Yes.
Purim? What did you dress up as?
Probably a princess. I feel like what else would there be?
I don't know.
Like a
I feel like Madonna used to. It was a whole
poor
thing.
Jew in the village. I don't know.
A
A
poor-
lonely Jew roaming the village, trying not to be killed.
That's just
hands are
that's
clean.
just sad. That's just
Is
sad,
it
Amy.
though? It is sad.
Oh, all the Jewish stories.
There's so many. So I'm making another cocktail for our advisors because it's not fair to
Gee.
drink in front of guests.
What I love about this is it's crispy, but it's like hefty. That's what I'm saying with the whole wheat flour.
Don't get mad at me because you know what? I know you hate when I'm self-effacing, but I feel that I am crispy and hefty.
I'm not even laughing at that. I refuse to laugh at that.
I
Amy.
can't help myself, and you know that.
I know, it's true. All right, do you have our advisors' drinks?
Almost. They're gonna have to wait.
You're not going to throw them, are you?
I'm not gonna throw my advisors' drinks. No, that would be wrong.
Becca, we tried we tasted 2 different spices last night. What were we tasting?
Oh, that was 2 different kinds of mint. I had gone to the store and bought mint, but I didn't read the label, and one was spearmint. We did not put that in.
That wasn't good. Can you
No.
check the oven because we're about
Yes, yes, yes.
almost out of time. We just will show them what it looks like. Yep. Here, let me move this. You can put it there.
Rock and roll.
Ooh.
Came out yum. You want me just to throw this up here?
Throw it on there. Throw it right on here.
Oh, yum.
Oh, they look good. So, full disclosure, some of my triangles came apart. I was
God.
rushing. It's okay.
They look delicious.
They'll taste good.
You know what? I can actually.
Put a little bit of soda splash in here for our advisors.
Can I take
Little
some of
express
these
lemon
off?
peel. Again, express yourself.
There we go.
I'm just going to put those
gonna
there
grab
for
these
these
off.
guys, but they're going to have to wait. Sorry, fellas. All right, well, once again, we did it.
As we always do.
Maybe a little bit all over the place this time, but you know, whatever.
Whatever.
Again, that's what makes us the
Two
Wayne's
Jews
World of cooking shows. 2 Jews making food.
I'm excited to try
Look
these.
at you with the bare hands.
I'm Jewish.
Crazy. I'm Jewish. Well, let's toast.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm now I'm taking. I'm
Janet's
in.
handing the drinks to our advisor. She's
Thank
such
you,
a good
thank you,
guest.
Thank you.
My mom's so hosty.
She's so host.
Oh, they're delicious.
Burning my.
Yeah. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Hold on.
Here's to drinking to get drunk so we forget about Haman. Huzzah. Somebody's a Haman lover out there. All right. Cheers.
Well, cheers.
Thank you for joining us for 2
Oh, gosh,
Jews
and,
making food. I'm Amy.
I'm Rebecca and L'chaim.
And join us next time for more schmaltz
And shtick.
And I'm going to take another sip.
Do.
It's good.